Ha ha ha, and this was supposed to be a regular watch me apply video. Not even close. More like absolute chaos. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. So the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card had an insane limited time welcome bonus to earn 90,000 points, broken up into 2 different tiers. Tier 1 was that you could earn 60,000 bonus points after spending $1,000 on purchases in the first 90 days, and then an additional 30,000 bonus points after spending a total of $2,000 in the first 6 months. $2K all in over 6 months. That's $334 a month. Yeah, I wanted this offer. In fact, maybe I just wanted this offer way too much, because again, this was supposed to be a standard watch me apply video where I take you through step by step for the entire application so that we can see how to fill out a business card application. Then I'll click on the submit button at the end and you can watch the final result. Do I get approved or do I get denied? Well, I didn't get either. I got pending, and pending turned into an absolute nightmare. Ah, breathe, Mark, breathe. And now I invite all of you to put on your seatbelts as I take you on the wild and crazy ride of my application nightmare. Starting with Barclays saying, nope, we're gonna make you go to pending. All right, y'all, I'm back, and here we go. It even says right here, proceed to instant response. So let's see what type of response I end up getting with this application. 3, 2, 1, and smash the apply button. Ooh, okay, it says, thanks for your interest, your application is being reviewed. Let me highlight this right here. We're processing your application and need additional information from you. In order to make this process as seamless as possible, we'll try to contact you at any of the phone numbers you provided on your application. Then just for the heck of it, I wanted to double confirm that I'm truly in pending status, so I also use the Barclays application status checker online. I'll put a link to it down below in the description in case you all would like to use it as well, but this is what I saw. Basically, I filled out all the forms like last name, last 4 of social, etc., and then they showed me once more that I'm truly in pending status. Now, in case you all don't know me well enough yet, I like to get to the bottom of things as quickly as possible rather than just waiting and hoping and praying, because none of that is a business strategy. So I of course picked up the phone, called the Barclays reconsideration line, which you can see right here, and 1 hour, 15 minutes, 31 seconds later, I got a hold of one of their reps, who nicely told me we need some more information. But what information do you need? Actually, I don't know. You'll have to call the security team. Normally in situations like this, it has something to do with identity verification or business identification. So you put down, of course, your income, your business revenue, social security number, EIN, stuff like that on the app. And if there's any sort of mismatch or lack of proof of something, then the bank may simply need some more supporting documentation to confirm everything. Then that representative proceeded to give me the direct line to their Barclays security team, which is basically in charge of fraud and things like that. So I could then call and hopefully get a hold of somebody in that department going forward. But before I decided to call that, I checked online once more, since now we're about 1 or 2 days into all this, to see if there's been any change to my application before I call security. And oh yes, there was an update. Currently, we are unable to offer you a credit card issued by Barclays Bank Delaware. Details on why we could not make you a credit offer will be mailed to you. Denied. Or was I? And thus began my series of phone calls. Yes, you heard that right, a series of calls to the Barclays security team to hopefully get a hold of someone who might be able to tell me what they may need. Did I really get denied fully or not? Was it up for negotiation? Blah, blah, blah. So here we go. This is gonna be good. Phone call number 1 for 34 minutes, 42 seconds of waiting on hold. This was on September 21st, by the way, and I got a hold of absolutely nobody. So I hung up. Then phone call number 2, I first call the reconsideration line number, which is what you see over here. Then that person, I got a hold of them within probably 5 or 10 minutes. They then once again told me, nope, you gotta call that security team, unfortunately. So once again, they transferred me over back to the security line queue, and then I began waiting on hold again. All in, that was 2 hours, 20 minutes, 37 seconds, and look at that beautiful battery indicator. I was burning through my whole phone real fast. Once again, got a hold of nobody. Then later on that day, we had phone call number 3, this time me going directly to the security team again for 1 hour, 42 minutes, and what was it? 26 seconds. Yeah, kind of ridiculous. So at that point, because it's almost midnight now, East Coast time, where the Barclays call center is located, I did get a hold of somebody almost 2 hours in here. And this time I was simply told that, yes, we need some more documents from you. That's right, further identity verification. So what did they need from me? Well, they needed both front and back copies of my social security card, my driver's license, and a current original utility bill or bank statement showing my name and my address. I then inquired, how do I get these documents to you? And they gave me a couple options. Normally you can just mail them in or you can fax them in. And at first I was a little hesitant with this fax thing because I thought, what would this big call center look like with a fax machine probably obscure in some corner with papers all over the place? Because I imagine they get hundreds if not thousands of applications every single month. So since I don't have a printer set up right now at my home office, I drove over to my local FedEx office to print them all out, wanted to put them all inside of an envelope and then mail them off to their P.O. box address. But then I learned FedEx does not send to P.O. boxes. So I then went from FedEx, where I printed everything, over to UPS, then used the UPS envelope and shipped it out from there. And here's my lovely receipt from the UPS store with my tracking number, the price and all that. So I paid about $16.66 to ship this via priority mail over to Barclays address. So $16 in and of itself is not a lot of money, but it's more the principle of now paying money to get my credit application approved. That didn't leave me with the best taste in my mouth, but at least I was able to walk away with a tracking number, which was very important to make sure that my documents did arrive at the right place on time for further processing by Barclays. All of that was on September 28th. Now fast forward all the way to October 7th. I hadn't heard anything yet. Also, the status application checker online still showed denied, whatever that truly meant. So I decided to call the security team number once again, this time really late at night. It was around 9:20 at night Pacific time, so a little after midnight East Coast time on Barclays schedule. And this time, the start to finish time was 5 minutes 31 seconds, which was amazing. So at that point, I knew the later I called the better because the normal workday is over and the next workday had not started yet. So the actual volume of calls was a lot lower. And on that phone call, this is what I was told. Nope, that utility document that you sent in over there, it's not good enough. You're kidding, right? Yep, that utility document that I sent in was my internet bill from Cox, and apparently the internet bill is not considered a utility bill. If that's only news to me and all of you out there knew that, please let me know down below in the comments. Whatever, at least I'm open-minded enough to hopefully learn something new today. So per Barclays, the utility document cannot be your internet bill. It must be something like gas or electric or something involving your house or your apartment or wherever you live. Anyway, all I can say is that the Wi-Fi bill or the internet bill did not work. So I went to go get my gas bill and then send that one in. This time I was not gonna go wait another 4 or 5 days for mail to arrive via snail mail service. So I decided to use the fax number. I also don't have a fax. So I then went back to the FedEx office down the street, used their fax machine, and then made my cover letter with the application number on there so they know exactly what the following pages go to. All of that took place on October 8th. I believe that was a Friday, and it was kind of late morning. So 11 a.m. Pacific, so 2 o'clock p.m. over there on the East Coast. I thought there would be at least a few hours for them to receive that because faxes will arrive in within, a few minutes. I thought someone would receive that, then process it, and then call this a done deal. So I waited a number of hours, then called the security team again, and got the same type of result. Yeah, we received your documents, but the actual team hasn't processed them yet. Call back next Wednesday or something like that, 3, 4, 5 days, so they can actually get to it and then come to a new conclusion. Right on, bro. Wednesday, I'll be there. And so I showed up right on time, or should I say super late, because that's the best time to call the security team at Barclays, on Wednesday, October 13th. And this time I recorded the entire conversation because I knew I would not have to be on hold for 2 hours because I'm calling basically at 12:40 a.m. East Coast time. And here is what happened.
Thanks for contacting customer security. My name is Tim. Are you calling in order to review an application or see about an existing account today?
Hi, Tim. I'm calling to review an application.
All right. And this call may be monitored and recorded. Do you have your application ID? Oh, how weird. Have I spoke to you before?
Maybe so. I've called several times. It's about almost a month in the process for this application. It's been quite a journey.
Yeah, I must have spoke to you before because that application ID was already in my system. What's the last four of your social security number and date of birth? Calling regarding Wyndham Earner Business Account, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, let's take a look at the notes. Okay, so we had a situation where we required documentation by default. All right, I think we're in good shape here. I don't see anything else that looks out of place. We've received all the documentation. It looks like we're going to be able to put this through. When was this processed? Yeah, we're less than 60 days, so there's not going to be a need for another credit require.
And just so I understand it for future applications, you mentioned 60 days. So if it had been longer than about 2 months, a second pull on the credits required. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, good to know.
How long have you had that phone number you're calling in from?
I want to say 3 or 4 years now. And now that I think about it, I do think we last spoke perhaps over the weekend, and you mentioned calling back again in several days, maybe like a Wednesday. So it's all coming back to me now. I thank you for all your help up to this point.
Oh yeah, no problem. Unfortunately, I take so many calls, I'll be completely honest. I vaguely remember. All right, so now that we've got that done, normally we would have to do a verified phone call to an established number. However, because of the fact that you already have an account with us, I can do this differently. So hold on. I'm going to send a text message to your phone, which is on file. There hasn't been any change to that information, so there should be no issue. And we should be able to get you on your way here shortly.
Wonderful. Let me check it right now.
Okay, it looks like it is going to be approved. It does look like it is for an amount of $1,000. Part of that might have been because of the fact that it had the documents to request process or something of that nature. Just got to go over to customer care and request that.
Awesome, good to know. And you said that it looks like it might be approved. So is it finalized at this point or still some more to do?
It's done. Yeah, we're good. No, I'm good.
Approved for 1K?
I'm going to push the magic button right now to put it through. Everything's clear.
Awesome. I wish I had my own magic button, but I'll let you do yours. Thanks so much. I finally got approved. And shortly after that call, I logged into my online Barclays account to see if this card was actually already showing in my online account, and it was. You can even see the little timestamp up there in the far right corner, October 13th at 9:55 p.m. Pacific time. And there's my new Barclays Earner Business Card with the credit limit of $1,000. Oh yes. And then, by the way, after I sent all those documents in, I then received a letter from Barclays via snail mail that looked like this. And after you opened it, here's what the actual letter said. Regarding your Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card, dear Jeffrey Reese, thank you for your recent application for the Wyndham credit card. We have received your application and determined that additional information is needed before we can process your request. Please send a copy of the front and back side of the following documents: your driver's license / state ID, social security card, and a current original utility bill or bank statement with your name and address. Please respond within 30 days of the date of this letter by sending the requested documentation to the address below. If we do not receive a response within 30 days, we will be unable to give your application further consideration. It would have been nice to have received that before all the mayhem over the phone, but nonetheless, at least I did get it, I suppose. And then after that lovely, brutally earned approval for the credit card, I received 2 more letters from Barclays that were clearly delayed massively coming through the snail mail, one dated on October 6th, the other on October 11th, which pretty much said the same thing as the first letter did. And then here we are today, at least I'm filming this on October 23rd, and just yesterday, October 22nd, it arrived in the mail. So if you would like to see an unboxing video down below in the comments, please let me know yes or no. Because wow, it was a lot of effort to get it here. So let's bring all of that chaos into a very straightforward timeline to see exactly how long this all took. September 18th, 2021 was the day I applied for the card, then October 13th was the day I was actually approved, and then October 22nd was when I received the card. So all in, the total here was 34 days. All for a credit limit of $1,000. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit or at least heavily entertain other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. And may I just say, I wish all of you very smooth, easy, straightforward applications on your credit cards and expedited shipping right to your inbox or perhaps your front door, and so that you'll never have to deal with this type of daymare or nightmare ever again. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value and also some exposure into how messed up and archaic the actual traditional banking system can be, and also how to get around it to get what you ultimately want. I look forward to seeing you all again in future videos, and while you're waiting on the next upload, remember always, you are great.